That's cool. The green off the screen is reflecting onto me. That's crazy. That's kind of cool though. Hey, hey, hey! I know, I'm late. What the heck, man? Okay, let's get off this screen. That's crazy. It's kind of cool though. Kind of cool. There we go. I know I'm a little late. I had to get food. No, what's going on with my green screen? Something going on with it. I had issues with OBS when I was trying to do my video today. So now I don't trust it. I think because when I installed this game earlier, it messed some stuff up, man. How's it going, Queenie? We got some spring rolls. Okay. Is Jill gonna join us for that? That's the question. I forgot to mention it. But it's a really fast download, actually. I think these needed a couple more minutes. They're not done. They're still very cold. Okay, they're not all cold. I was worried. What are you up to, Queenie? You working? Well, so Marathon is essentially from the creators of Halo, Arc Raiders. My understanding. What's that one for? What is this clip? What is it? Oh, you know what? Wait, I might be able to clip this. Wrong button. Okay, it's working. You're good. Oh. That's actually pretty cool. That's actually pretty cool. I might want to use that for an intro or something. That's funny. That's funny. Where's the hold on. You got a clip the other day too. Where are they? How do I see my clips? These in highlights. Is it this? No, that was the new. That was 3 minutes ago. Wait. There's a clip you did the other day. Why isn't it here? Oh, because it's highlights maybe? Let's see clips. Is it this? Yeah. Yeah, here we go. Thank you very much. Oh. Oh my god, I'm retarded. I'm just gonna say it. I'm retarded. I really, really am. Oh my god. Oh. I was craving grease. And I feel like spring rolls are the least greasy form of grease. If that makes sense. I ended up having to shovel a bunch again. Hey, Rufus, how's it going? Okay. I don't know how to start a match. Oh, I guess it's like this. What are you saying today, Ruben? Okay. Okay, I got a sponsored kit. The free loadout. We're going with free loadout. Oh no! Like they're tearing up your guts or something? I always thought the biggest thing with chicken bones is that them stuck in your throat. Or do you mean those? Wait, do you mean chicken bones, the candy, like the pink candy with the chocolate in the middle? Does anyone else call those chicken bones? Pretty sure they're called chicken bones. I hope you feel better though. So I guess we're just gonna go in. See what happens. I figured you meant fried chicken bones. In what way are you feeling sick though? Yeah, my only fear with the chicken bones is getting stuck in my throat. Aside from that, I crunch those babies up. I guess we do it like this. We just go in. Jill to get in here. Where's Jill? Oh, this is another cold one. That doesn't make sense. They were all in the oven together. Why are some cold and some are... Yeah, but Google, I'm very surprised that that's what Google said. Chill, download Marathon. Because on top of that, Google should have said you won't make it till tomorrow. But if you do, you now have 5 different types of cancer. That's what Google does when you look something up. Hey Google, what happens if I eat a peanut? You will have 5 different kinds of cancer by tomorrow. Server Slam, it's free. It's like a 15 gig download too. It's true, Rufus. It's true. It's from now until the 2nd, I think. I'm pretty sure your internet's way better than mine, so it only took me like 5 minutes. What's this down here? See, if Google didn't tell you you're going to have 5 different types of cancer, I would not trust that result it gave you. No, 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 no. Exfil successfully. Wait to an Exfil site and escape the zone to keep your loot. Fail and lose everything. Run timer. Oh, just before timer. Damn it, that one's cold too. I better finish these on a warm one. Do the contract. Explore zone. Okay. So yeah. Kharkov, Arc Raiders, Delta Force. Same thing. Except it's Bungie's version of it. Or, I don't know if it's Bungie, but it's the same team that originally did Halo on. But. So I feel it's going to have a Destiny vibe a little bit. But I did get that sense, but didn't get that sense when I did the little tutorial thing. So, I don't know. That's right. Those Doritos will tear you up. They won't break down. Not at all. I think it's weird that Google's that far off on medical advice, but is so good for so many other things. It's weird. It was a warm one for my last one. Right. Okay, we'll let Joe run through the thingy, I guess, and we'll... 80%? Okay. Wait, do we have to build? Mailbox. Oh yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. Well, their servers are being slammed. I guess it's an autofill. Check. That's still talking. Hold on. my sound settings? It's just always got my live mic on? That's kind of weird. Like, is team chat always going to be on? Push to talk. Proximity. But check 1, 2, check. I guess I can only mute in the menu from here. Okay, we might be a little quiet our first game here. I guess we can't go in solos? Silk, okay. Credit. Value of loadout. Vault value. Oh, I like that. My loadout's a free kit. Ammo crate, okay. What kind of gun is this? Volt thrower, okay. Depleted shield charge, okay. Wait. Why do we... Stores a very small amount of health, okay. Oh, do these heal up just a little bit then? Okay. Okay. Oh, we got some customization going on here. Okay. Oh, there we go. Wait, no, stick it on. There we go. Oh, we got a little cat sticker. Oh, but it's locked. No charm. Why is the sticker locked? But it shows it. It shows that it's owned. Maybe putting stickers on guns in general is locked? Seems awfully bright. Kind of like the full black. That's it. There better be knife skins. Oh. Oh. Showing different things. How do I equip it? Do I not own these? Is that what's going on? I think so. But it's not showing any of them. Click it. my emblem? No. Background? No. Okay. Very limited. Title? I can't even pick a title? That's weird that the thing here, triangle. Oh, triage. Triage. How did I read triangle? Just for the record, I was not born in 1993. But I'll take it. I don't know why it gave me that number for a hashtag. That's weird. Okay. Where do you see triage? Oh, right there, yeah. Ah. Why would they call it triage instead of medic? Just call it a freaking medic. You got recon. Well, I guess vandal's different. Thief and assassin. What's a thief gonna do? Just call it freaking medic. Destroyer works. I want the assassin. Or the thief, actually. Or the vandal. These ones are cool. They're just cool. Bug bounty hunt. Facts. Okay, let's see. Chill's gotta almost be done that intro. I skimmed through it so fast. I'm going to if it unlocks it. The thing is I don't know we can hack her podcast. There we go. My friends do DreamHack and stuff. I have a couple friends deep into programming. They do the hackathons and DreamHack and there's a couple other ones too. I can't remember them now though, but bigger ones, more well-known ones. What was I saying? I'm tired, guys. I had to shovel again. I'm sick of shoveling. But then it got super warm. It got super warm today and started melting everything. I took a little video of my roof out back, and it was like 5 feet of ice and snow overhanging over the eaves. And friggin', I was inside, I was feeding the dogs, and I'm so glad the dogs were inside. It ruined 2 of my trees. It finally came down, and it just snapped my trees. So I'm not happy about that. But I'm glad the dogs weren't out there under it or anything. Like I've got a steel roof, and it's got a thing to stop stuff from coming down, like where the door is and all that sort of stuff. And I don't know, the way the ice is built up right now under it, I think it could come down regardless. So I'm a little worried. I told Pixie to be careful when she leaves and stuff. Because I looked today from the street, and the whole roof has still got it in the front. And I was trying to throw heavy snowballs up there and stuff to like force it to knock down. But all I did was add to the weight. It didn't come down. I'd love to not see snow for a long time. Fortunately, we see it all the time here. Can't stand it. Okay, chill, hurry up! 1770. Oh, Chill's an old boy. An old boy. Old boy Chill. We're just gonna go in there. Just look. I bet Chill's being a loot goblin in there. No time for loot goblins in the tutorial. Just in and out. Shoot those robots. Get out. Got floods instead. Floods are scary. Floods are scary. What water can do is really scary. Like, for real, for real. What was I gonna say? I fucking forget now. I'm tired, guys. It's been a long day. I just finished doing the Minecraft video for tomorrow. We'll see how you feel about mining. We'll see tomorrow, Queen. Oh. What was I gonna say? Yeah, the last one turned out pretty good. And it's really, like, someone must be shining down on me, because the fact that these natural cliffhangers, like that I'm discovering something right as my timer's going off, is actually kind of crazy. And I was telling Pixie, I was like, that, like, I couldn't plan it better. I literally, something happens just as the alarm goes off to end the episode. And I couldn't plan that better. Like, so I don't know. It's crazy, and I'm thankful for it. So hopefully it keeps happening. I'll tell you right now, there ain't no cliffhanger in this last episode. Or in tomorrow's episode. But we'll see. I think we're on a good run, though. I think we're on a good run. It's not too bad. I was looking, and I guess I need a minimum of 2 diamonds to make, like, a tool or something. So we got the 1 diamond already. So hopefully we can find that. And just to be clear, this I do want to know, because I don't want to waste a diamond mound. With the iron pickaxe, I'll be able to get diamonds, right? Because I definitely wouldn't want to mess that up. Okay. But if I hit it with stone, I wouldn't get them, right? Or copper or anything like that. I'd need to use the iron, right? I guess gold wouldn't be good either, because gold seems like it's crappy too. Okay. That's all I wanted to know, because I didn't want to find, like, 1 diamond and then... Yeah, but once I got a diamond pickaxe, the diamond one would work, right? Iron and diamond. Okay, okay. Yeah, I figured diamond was good for everything. Okay. Oh, da-da-da-da. Repentant beef. Where are these other names? Final Flower. Oh, I like that name. It's a Final Fantasy reference for sure. DOS is DOS. Jam. Jamie Mo. Wait. I think I know who that is. I think I know who that is. Almost done. Jeez, just evac already. You're trying to goop. You're trying to goop. You're gooping the bots. I know you are. Gooping the bots. You should grind for the nether, and instead of that, 20k leagues. Yeah, no, I'm done. I'm done with those for now. I need at least diamond stuff to go get those. But Jewel was also telling me that I can build this thing to breathe underwater. And who else? I think Fatty was telling me that I could make potions with that brewing station I got in there that I stole from the villager for underwater breathing too. So I'll probably go do those once I get that done. But Mike was saying that to make the underwater breathing potions, I need to go to the nether and get nether flowers or something, or some sort of flower or something that only grows in the nether, and then I can make these potions at the brewing station. If that sounds all right. So I think what I'm gonna do too is I'm gonna go onto YouTube and I'm gonna clip out a bunch of the comments and use them in my videos too. If I have a little bit of time that I can do some editing. Like realistically, if I didn't stream, I would be using this time right now, 8 to 10 every night, to edit. But I like streaming and playing games with you guys and chatting. So this is my downtime. These 2 hours, the days that I don't stream are because I'm busy. The days that I do stream, this is my down, chill, relax, have fun time. Add connection. Like I can add another one of his accounts for a connection. Oh, let's see. Let's see. $304 hours. I think Chill only has 15 hours less than me on Arc Raiders. We still gotta play Star Rupture at some point. The Need for Speed. 16 years of service. I think my years of service aren't that high. Because I didn't get Steam till late, I don't think. Because I did console for a long, long time. Who's this? Caustic and Yoke. I'm not sure. How do I see my, Oh, there he is. There he is. Can I see my years of service? I better do it on the other screen just in case first. That's just my profile. Okay, that looks safe. That looks safe. Oh, 331. Okay, 30 hours. I thought it was 15. Chill, why can't I hear you? How do I see badges? Where's the years of service thing? Oh my god. Oh my god, Becky. Look at his butt. How do I see years of service? I guess I can't. I guess I can't. Okay, but why can't I hear Chill? This is very weird. Oh, I just muted him. Oh! Oh! I see vocal movement! But I don't hear him. I will say, Chill, it messed with my settings, that's for sure, because when I went into OBS to do my Minecraft video, my mic wasn't working. I had to restart it and everything. So this game definitely screws around with your mic settings. I assume you can hear me? Okay, we're jumping in. We'll ping if nothing else. Oh, here we go. Oh, we can turn Phil off. But I don't think I could go in as a solo. I don't think that gave me the option for that. See if DOS joins. You can now? Okay. So you can hear me, but I can't hear you still? Weird. Oh wait, let me check. You're not picking the right mic. I'm wondering if my output. Looking social? Oh. Ah. Voice. Oh, yeah, voice chat's on. Proximity chat on. Oh, Oh, here we go. Open mic. Or push to talk. Let's do push to talk. Ah, that's why. Okay, talk now.
Hello, hello.
Ah, there we go.
Yeah, you can leave it open. It's fine.
Yeah, but I'm just thinking if... Yeah, because, yeah, we can run a duo.
It's
yeah,
just you
yeah,
and me.
Yeah, that's right. I thought it was
yeah.
going to force us into trios, that's why. Originally. And that was still in the back of my head was why. There we go.
Gotcha. Okay, I think we're good now. Okay, cool.
Okay, so crew fill off. Ready. There we go.
Prepared. Sure, I'm ready up. I don't even care. So
oh, you need a contract. Go grab a contract. Go grab a contract.
Oh,
oh, I guess we can only grab one at a time? Is that what it is?
Upgrades available? Ah, it's so loud. I turned down the sound, but why is it so loud? Okay, dismiss. I don't care. I don't care. Okay, what's next?
I'm doing emergent opportunities 1.
Contracts.
Oh no, there's welcome to TAU. Yeah, that says priority. Yeah, I should do that. Okay.
Show story rewards. That's fine. Okay. Do I have to click it? Or
yep.
do I do?
I see it. It's ready for you.
It says active. Okay, cool. Okay.
That's interesting that you can only do 1 contract at a time.
So this audio is not as clean as the other game. Here,
I think too. Weird. This one I think was triggering my motion sickness a little bit.
Missing equipment. What am I missing? Critical. Okay. So one thing I don't like is I have to open up my inventory and repair and heal and stuff.
No, I don't think so.
I'm loud.
You must start with a fresh thing.
Open vault. What am I missing? Oh, I'm missing bullets. Okay, we good now? Sure. Okay, I guess. Oh, okay, I see. They're letting me know I'm missing that too. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. Let's go. Ready up. Now what am I missing? Consumables? Really? So wait, is it required that you take stuff? Oh, I have to select my shell. Okay.
Oh.
I'm gonna...
Wait, how the fuck? How'd you...
What?
How'd you do that? Oh!
Let's hunt.
Go up top there. Yeah,
there we go.
There you go.
Okay.
Well, they got abilities and stuff.
Yeah, good. Put me in already.
I'll be a healer. It's fine. I can be a medic.
Oh, the thief's locked.
Figure this stuff out.
I guess I would want the destroyer anyway. Okay.
Loadout. Okay, so you... Okay. That's cool.
No cards.
Can I...
No nothing.
Can you just automatically give me a loadout? That'd be great. Vault.
It looks like you got one.
Okay, now what am I missing?
Is it not letting you ready up?
Not really. Okay. Can I go now? I don't know. I have no idea what's happening here. Do I have to pick heals and stuff to bring with me? Select armory. Okay, I did. Free. They're giving me a free something. Okay. Today's sponsor. Where do I put it? Did you already get this stuff free?
Yeah.
Okay. They want me to go through all these menus? Are you kidding me? Did you do all this already?
I just clicked a bunch of stuff or whatever, yeah.
Just get out of here. Okay, let's can I ready up now? No. No consumables are okay. So give me consumables. Give me that and give me. What is this? I need that's heals right there, right? That's patch kit. Yep. And let's recharge. Okay. Now can I ready up? All right. Let's go. Thank you.
Man, those guys are some mean in chat.
Yeah, I can't see your chat. Oh, the thing I see is
No, it's the game chat. The game chat. I think it's gone now.
How do you pull it up?
It should have been in your lower left corner. I was pretending to be a League of Legends player.
Oh, I see text chat. Yeah. Oh my God, this guy. Let's go today. Let's go already. Boom. That's funny.
I was like, hee 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 hee.
Good stuff.
Yeah, very
bit
psychedelic, this thing,
slow.
Rufus. Very psychedelic. You should have seen the video that I sat through when it was first loading. It's like moths eating this woman's face and stuff. And
Yeah, I saw that.
it was very
That's
acid trippy. I was like, interesting. In perimeter, defeat the things in combat. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the color screens, and I really don't like the green. They shouldn't use so much green and blue if they want streamers to do this stuff, because it messes with the green
To prevent
screen.
disruptive cognitive dissonance, CyberAcme suggests avoiding sympathetic identification with other runners.
Okay. Oh, they are straight up saying PvP, don't be sympathetic. Nice. Okay. This time we kill. What is that? Okay, I just wasted ammo, I think. Oh, does my suit overheat? It does. Okay, interesting. Okay, what's the map say? Oh, the exfil is not even here yet. Okay. Wait, B2. Oh, that's you. Coming? Don't want to die. Can we mount? Oh, yep. There's some mounting. Okay. Okay. I might have this too bright. What's with the X? Oh. There's bugs flying in the walls. Oh, I hear gunfire. Is that you? Chill, why are you so quiet?
Looks like trouble.
Can I not hear you because you're away from me? Were you fighting something? Why can't I hear you now? You were fighting something. I don't know why I can't hear you anymore though. Oh, who dat? Made it with 10 viewers. Mushroom Psychic Slam. That's right, Rufus. How you guys doing? Welcome in, Maiden. I still don't have the raid things fixed and stuff, I don't think. I gotta fix those. So there's no special blow up things, alerts, and all that stuff. But welcome in, everybody. How are you guys doing? Doom! Hello, Doom. Oh, we got a data card. What were you guys playing? Yeah, I gotta fix that. I gotta get those that Twitch Guru stuff back up and running. We're playing with Chill. We're trying out Marathon. And we lost him on comms for some reason. But yeah. Yeah. How's it going? How's it going? What are you guys saying? We're totally gonna die. We're just gonna die. How's there nothing to loot here? There we go. Oh, we got something. We got something. Do I got a butthole that I can stick things in? I don't know. I don't know. What were you guys playing, Maiden? I guess we'll go over here. Whoa! We got spiders. Oh, don't like spiders. Joe, you with me? You good? Okay. How's there no stuff to loot? Must be stuff down here. Have to raid and dash out of the house. No worries, no worries. Thank you, Doom. I hope you're doing good, B. It was good to see you.
20 minutes remaining.
What's that? 20 minutes. Okay. What is this down here? Are we gonna die? Oh, chill. I found something. I found something. Want to check out Marathon? I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet. I think it might end up giving me motion sickness, but I don't know. We are, what, 2 minutes in? We just booted up. So I don't know. So far, I don't know, man. Arc Raiders is so good that this is hard to tell. And it's just a server slam. It's still not... Ah! It's still not done, right? So... It's still not a ready game. Can I pick that up? Oh, man. Grab it all. Grab all the lootsies. Goop it up. What about this thing? Oh, he found something. Can we both search same time? Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. I just robbed him. And he couldn't even say anything about it because his mics are down. Very. Yeah, well, the stream's a little bit later, but we only we were waiting for Chill to download the game, so we were just oh, excuse me. We were slow to get into it. We were just chatting for the first little bit. How are you doing though? What were you playing? Tell me what you were playing. I want to know what you were playing. Oh, that needs a key. Can we see where the evac is now? We can.
Always know your exit.
Got that ping. Can we loot these? Oh, got a data card. Don't know what those do. It seems like we just continue to throw them on the ground. That's weird. Once you do have more of a gauge for it, let me know what your thoughts are. It looked interesting for sure, but need to know what you think. Okay, so right now, though, it's a server slam, so it's free to play, made. So I didn't buy it. It's free to play. So if you want to check it out, go download it right now. They didn't do a very good job advertising that it was going to be free to play for the first little bit. So I think... Second, no. So yeah. Yeah. Great stream, play FPL. Oh, yes. I think I know that one. Was also listening to a synthwave band called The Midnight. Were they... Queen, remember the first people we used to use on our streams? That were... We found them through Ghost. and they were a synthwave band, and they were DCMA free as well. I think it was them. I'm not sure. It's free to play until I think March 2nd. I think. Thank you very much, Queenie. Thank you for that shout out. I wish I had the shout out alert things still working. Chill, was there anything down there? Not here now. We got some stuff for you in here, Chill. Wait, oh, it's a vent! Let's go! We're venting. We're venting. We're venting it up. We're venting. We're being sneaky. We're sneaky in the vents. Oh, where's this going? What's that green light for? No, no, no. It's fine, Queen. It's fine. It's fine. It's my fault for not fixing all the alert stuff and everything. Oh! Oh, there's definitely going to be some stuff in here. Might be able to play a small amount of that. Got a very busy weekend planned. So we'll see what we can do. Yeah, like, just check it out for, like, 1 match.
15 minutes until signal loss.
What? Who's saying what? Is there really no stuff in here? What's this? Anonymous wire.
Over there.
What's this? Sparkly. How many spaces does that take up? There we go. Oh, it's a blue item.
Profit opportunity. Intercept.
Wait. Did you beat something? Did you beat someone? I think Chill just killed someone. Where'd he go? There he is. There he is. Chill, there's some stuff here. Biohazard canister. Yeah, definitely check it out. You gotta check it out. Otherwise, you'll have to wait until... Oh, well, you'd have to pay for it or something. I wanted to see if I'd have any interest. Was my whole thing. I wasn't sure if I would. Well, that was a stupid bet. I guess if you're in a firefight or something. What's that blue thing? Chill, did you ping that blue thing? Is that what that is? What is this? I don't know what I want. We need a backpack or something. Upon exfil grants additional standard and enhanced salvage. Medrone. Oh, but yeah, that's white, so I'm guessing it's not as good. What? Oh. Oh, I'm full now, though. I'm full on the wire. Full on the old wire. Oh, what do we got here? Got some ammo. What's that? What was that? Oh, it's scanning terminals. think I'm out of ammo.
This might help.
Oh, yeah. That'll help for sure. Headshots, baby, headshots. Okay. Come on, reload. Search. What's this? Advanced med kit. Well, that seems good. Seems better than this. Depleted patch kit.
Hey, I can hear you all of a sudden.
There we go. Wait, you couldn't hear me either?
No, the whole time I couldn't hear you at all.
Weird.
You have 10 minutes to exfil.
Okay, what do I want here? What's this? Spoiled rations.
Can't seem to heal myself. Did I hurt myself too much or something? What does Q do? I don't know. Special abilities?
Ow!
Did I heal you? Oh, that didn't heal you? Oh, sorry.
I thought I was getting shot.
Aren't I a healer?
I got scared.
I don't know what's happening. All my abilities.
Let's get patched up.
Oh, is that a healer I just gave you? A bot? But why am my health is red? 2 red dots. Is that my shield? Like, it was green before, now it's red, so I'm confused.
I don't know. Unstable biomass. I don't know what to
Antivirus
get.
pack? Alright. Me either. You want to head to
Subdermal
extract and get the
listener.
hell out of here? What are we trying to do?
Yeah, we're gonna go to extract.
Where's the extract? What is on my map? Is that right there?
Yeah, I had it.
That's not it. That's the contract we gotta go there. It's 112 meters to the contract we need to go do.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't know I could put. Look at that little robot following you. I think I gave you a healing.
Oh, it's all smiley. Yeah.
All right, open the big door.
Okay, there's these
Okay.
guns here on the ground, eh?
I have a pretty decent gun.
Yeah, but you can put them in your backpack too if you have space.
Okay. I don't know if I have much space. No, my backpack's full right now.
Okay. I'd say get rid of white items for better items if you have
White
them.
items? That sounds racist. Okay.
Well, against the whites, sure.
F, 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 F. There we go. Okay, yeah, now I can pick up some stuff.
That sounded like you were just trying to curse.
Yeah. Alright, my bag's full. I got a gun in there. Yes, I do. I got 2 guns. Nice. And I actually have a side gun and a major gun. What do I have? I have something called the M77 assault rifle.
Nice.
I'm digging it. Where are we going? This way? Okay, we head to that. We gotta head to that
I
yellow.
don't know what to get
thing.
rid of here.
We only got 7 minutes.
Okay. I got no ammo.
Are we supposed to be looking out for other players and stuff too? I'm gonna
Yep.
go up this ladder right here.
We are. Ow, ow, ow.
Somebody's shooting me. I'm running to get the contract done. Done. Scanning. Okay. Did you kill whatever that was?
Nope.
Priority contract complete.
Metro active.
Okay, so... Oh, it
Somebody's
moved.
healing me.
That's why.
Extra
It's
set
gone.
marked.
Okay, so we're going over there. So can we go this way? Oh, no. Okay, let's go. Go exfil.
There's the extract over there. Yeah.
Yeah, I got ping. The other one I guess disappeared. It was gone.
All right, let's go. Yeah, my little guy's healing me. Thank you, dude. I had this thing the whole time.
That's awesome.
He's smiling at me. Was that a player shooting us or a robot that was shooting us?
Must have been a robot. People
Yeah,
were
it
here.
stopped.
People were here.
Yeah, somebody may have already exfilled potentially. Oh man, stamina takes forever to get back.
Yeah, it does.
All right, we're good. Going up the ladder and gonna start the exfil, huh?
You gotta do it up the ladder?
Looks like it. Yeah. Starting.
Campers?
You got my back? Where you at?
Yeah, I'm looking.
I'm
for
up here
campers.
looking down the road.
5 minutes remain.
5 minutes? Oh, she's talking about the game.
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, wait, we got like 5 minutes?
Go up the
You know you have to be in this area, right? To extract, right? On top of this black and white thing?
Yeah, yeah. Is it not ready?
Nah, it takes a minute. I don't know, does it tell you?
I
No.
don't see anything telling me.
2 minute exfil site. 2 minutes.
There's no way it takes 2 minutes. There's 4 minutes left.
That's what
Does it really
says.
take 2 minutes? No, 10
Oh,
seconds.
maybe it means 2 minutes. 2 meters. 2 meters. Okay. They're just saying it's 2 meters away.
Oh yeah, you gotta be in. Okay.
Yeah, 2 meters away.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Wait, it's 1:30 over there? Holy! Go get some sleep, brother. Have a great night. Thanks for the raid. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Welcome
They're in the
everybody.
future, man.
I know you're all lurking, but if you're not, feel free to say hi. I'm shy. You don't have to be. Have a good night. Thanks again, Maiden. Everyone go give
Maiden.
Will a follow.
Okay, cool. I wasn't
You
paying
haven't
attention to who's in your chat. What's up, Maiden? Good to see you.
Oh yeah, because you couldn't hear me either.
Oh yeah, I couldn't hear anybody.
Yeah, I thought it was just you.
Man, this game makes me sound horrible.
Aw, thanks, buddy.
That's all I'm gonna be able to do tonight. But that's cool. I like.
You can't do one
cool.
more? Come on, one more.
No, I'm not. I can't do one more. No, I'm supposed to already be off.
Damn it. Damn.
I was supposed to come in and out. My wife's waiting for me.
What'd I get?
How do we know we did any good or not? Did I do that? I did the data thing. Yeah, cool.
I don't know. This
think we
is a server
did.
slam, but I didn't see anyone on the map.
Me either. Yeah, I didn't. I don't know if that's on purpose or what. Yeah, it's a little clunky. The sound's not as good, but I mean, I'll give it a try. I'll play it somewhere tomorrow. I'll be on.
Yeah, I figure we'll try this for as long as we can, sort of thing, and then
Yeah, I'm sure it's good all weekend, huh?
yeah, it's good till the 2nd or something. So yeah, I didn't realize that tomorrow's Friday. Actually, this week flew by.
Yeah, it is Friday. Yep. I should be on tomorrow night for a little bit. We can do a couple runs. So,
Oh yeah.
all right.
Okay, have a good
See
night.
you later.
GGs.
GG's.
Let's see here. What did we get? So it auto sells that stuff. Okay. The data cards. Oh, okay. Picking those up turn into credits. Okay. Transmuted. Item transforms upon exfil. Which one's that? I don't see it. Oh, it's that thing. What's this? Ounce of prevention. Your med drone increases hardware and firewall of crew members while attached. Upon exfil, this item's value will be increased. Okay. So if I were to sell it, that would be the time, or does it go up every time we go in and exfil with it? That could be good. And 11 items were retained. And 4 items were auto-vaulted. Okay. And we were successful. Okay. Prepare. No, not prepare. I want to do loadout. So, vault. We're going to keep that. No, not. Why would you go to the backpack? Move to vault. Oh, we have lots of space in there still. Okay. Can I shift key? Come on now. It's control. Why is it control? That's so weird. There. Now we'll do another free loadout. Perfect. And customize. What can we customize? It says customize. But I'm not seeing anything. I'm not seeing anything. Why is it highlighted green? I guess that's probably just a bug. Probably just a bug. Okay, rank 1. Yeah. We're good. Okay. Continue. We claim all that.
Attention, runner.
I feel like the story's probably gonna be pretty good.
Town City 4 is off limits. The planet, its colony, and all connected resources are property
Like-
of the Unified Earth Space Council.
I'm not sure because of the UESK, you escape. If this
Under
is kind of
UESC
based
law,
in the
you are
Halo
trespassing here
or
and have been marked as an enemy of the state.
Destiny type
Theft
universe.
or data hunt. Final warning. Surrender.
Cognitive link re-secured. My apologies, friend. The UESC was able to briefly access our neural interface. Out in the I've
Okay.
Unfortunately, the UESC is interfering with my attempts to establish
That's
contact.
the active contract.
Please address
now.
the source of this disruption.
We don't have any others that we can do. So we can level this stuff up though. Unlocks enhanced backpacks for purchase in the armory. Okay. Wait, do I need to be level 5, rank 5? That's what that's saying? Rank 4. I'm only rank 1, so I can't. Oh, okay. I see. Oh, I can't get that one till then. Jeez. So this is by doing contracts. Okay. Oh, I didn't do this one yet. Okay. And these other ones, yeah, I'm nothing yet. Okay. I see. Oh, we can buy a better one. Okay. So these are the different shop items. I'm guessing we have to be a higher level. Requires upgrade, cyber acne, enhanced weaponry. Okay. Oh, I'm tired today, guys. I'm sorry. I'm tired. 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 I'm Interesting. Okay. Oh, and it refreshes every 12.5 hours, I guess? There's nothing to upgrade. There's nothing to customize. You're lying. I don't know. Seems cool. Seems cool. We'll try it out again tomorrow. We'll try it out again tomorrow. How do I get all the way back here? There we go. Codex. Oh, we did get something. Perimeter runner. Okay. So I think that is under titles. Is that a skin? Did we get something then? Customize. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Let's equip it so that we look cool. Got a new emblem. Equip it. Oh, no, it wasn't a new title. It still thinks that we've got... Is it this? Why does it think that we haven't unlocked something yet? That's gonna drive me crazy. Really will. Oh well. Is what it is. I struggle with my ADHD, OCD stuff with it. Oh, if we prepare though, we can do solo. Disabling crew fill when solo means your crew will not be filled with match-made players. You will encounter only other solo running crews. Okay, good. So you can do solo. They think it's a more challenging experience, though. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Well, very good. Very good. Oh, I don't know. It didn't trigger my motion sickness stuff, which I thought it was going to, because I thought when I did the tutorial it did. So, I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Shroud right now is playing it. Oh, also Peanut. And Summit. Obviously everyone's playing it. But I'd be interested in watching Shroud play it to see how the game actually plays and feels. Ninja's not on. I would be interested too to see Ninja play it, because where he played what's it called? Where he played Halo for so long. I'd be interested in that. I think we're gonna raid out. Make sure to give these guys some love. Share the love, give hugs, be all friendly and stuff. Be nice people, which I know you are. We found this person through AZ, and they're actually playing with AZ Stardew Valley right now. So we're gonna raid in and say hi, and hopefully make their night. And I'm going to dip and go to sleep because I am exhausted. But I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the raids. And I hope you're enjoying the Minecraft series on YouTube. And I will talk to you tomorrow. I'll be on tomorrow. I promise. I promise. And I should be all weekend, I do believe. But yeah. Maybe I'll do another IRL stream at some point again. do some like organizing and chatting or something. We'll see. Okay. Love you guys. Have a great night. Peace.